We go to the NBA right now for the 76ers and the Nuggets. Here's what you need to know for that game. We'll start in the first quarter. TJ McConnell lobs it to Nerlens Noel. Two-handed flush for him, part of a 9-point night for Noel. Let's go to the third quarter now. Joel Embiid on the baseline. Driving off the ball fake, throws down the slam. Embiid had 23 points tonight. And let's go later in the third. Will Barton to Emmanuel Mudiay for the alley-oop. Mudiay, he finished with 22 points. 3 seconds left in regulation. Nuggets trailing by 2. Nikola Jokic at the line. He misses the free throw on purpose. Gary Harris can't get the jumper off the glass to go. Nobody can tip it in. Sixers win this one 124-122. A close game there in Denver.
This is one of those games where Sam Hinkie, the former general manager for basketball operations for the 76ers, it was this master plan of let's go completely to rock bottom and accumulate a lot of top 5 picks and first overall picks and save Darius Saric and bring him back and then acquire some draft picks. And then Denver, what they do is they just grassroots without really breaking it down, taking a few steps back. This is probably how this is a metaphor for 3 or 4 years from now. It's going to be difficult for Denver, to acquire a free agent, and it's going to be difficult for them through the draft to build up to go from the 13th best team in the West and host a first-round series in the playoffs in the next 3 or 4 years under this foundation, even though they have a decent nucleus. Utah, kind of another comparable franchise like that, they can do it because they've had enough guys drafted really well, sort of like Golden State. Golden State was struggling. Why for 20 years? Because no one was going to Golden State, and so then they had to rattle it off. Same thing with Oklahoma City. So this is such a pleasure for Brett Brown, who deservedly did not get fired, and with it, they're biding their time. And it's still a 3-year project. It's been 7 years of a 3-year project. But when Joel Embiid comes in, he scores 23, and he is a defensive and offensive force in the last 3 or 4 minutes when you were afraid you would never even see him hit the floor because these foot problems were going to be Sam Bowie-like. We're now starting to see the engine turn for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's still going to be a rough WL when the season's over, but this has been the first year of steps forward.